Welcome to this week's catch up, powered by Uscreen. You guys will see that there is a new face joining us today. Daniel, our main Mac Daddy, couldn't join us today, but we do have a very special guest today joining us. And we also have some interesting topics we're going to chat about today. Kylie, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, YouTube Shorts are having a whole bunch of changes coming, and they might actually be more useful for all of us creators now, which is great. YouTube's product lead for homepage and recommendations tweeted, quote, "Recommendations now consider recent long-form videos from channels the viewer watches in Shorts," which just means that if a viewer finds your content via Shorts, they'll actually be recommended your long-form videos as well, which wasn't happening before, which I think is just crazy. But with the new developments, some people are still on the fence. Are there any reasons to not make Shorts now?
Yeah, because there's TikTok, in my opinion. It kind of feels like, are you going to go to TikTok for short form content, or are you going to go to YouTube? Because I feel like I'm going to go to YouTube to watch my favorite creators and like a 10, 50-minute video. But now here's all of these like random TikTok content essentially being brought into my feed, and it's kind of steered me away from YouTube for a bit. That's just my opinion though. But
see, I do disagree with you there though. Like, I think people do need to create, because YouTube and Google have a way of introducing something and it gets stronger as time goes on. And I think they might strengthen that bridge a little bit, and they'll be looking for creators that are creating shorts and long form content, and it might actually impede you if you don't like continue to make short form content alongside your long form content. And I reckon at some point all of these platforms are going to get clever enough that they can tell when it's just been stolen from TikTok if it's got like the little TikTok logo or somewhere. I mean, I don't know how technology works, I do marketing, but I imagine at some point they're going to be able to understand that, and things like that will start to get penalised as well. Just my thought on it.
Yeah, it seems like there's two sides to this, right? Is you have your audience who may or may not be into the short form, but then the platforms are pushing those vertical video short forms. So I really do think it's in your best interest to post at least a little bit to try it out, right? Even if you hate it. I will say I hate how shorts look on the videos tab of your YouTube channel. I want them separate. I really want that to happen. So YouTube, if you're listening, please. But, beyond that, I think it's worth a try, right? There's a whole separate algorithm serving out to new people. But Madison, I do get where you're coming from.
I think if they were to maybe just, separate shorts from the normal long form content thing, still, same platform, everything. Because now it feels to me like when you go to Facebook now and you're scrolling your feed and there's all these like really annoying random content popping up now, like TikTok content. It feels like YouTube is copy pasting that, and it's really just distracting from what I actually want to see. Maybe I'm just like nitpicking and I'm not a YouTube fan. But no offense, YouTube.
I think every platform's on a race to survive, right? Like, I watched the Instagram episode last week, also in preparation of being here, and it feels like every platform's just trying to survive, right? And TikTok has created such a strong product that people want to interact with, and every company is scared of it. I saw Colin and Samir talking about how, like, in China, it's even become like the Google search engine and the YouTube search engine for people, and like YouTube has got to get out ahead of that and combat that, at least in like our markets in the West, to really like stay relevant and current. So in that race to survive, I see it only getting stronger how they go about short form content.
Right. Well, that leads into another question though. Short form content takes time to produce, just like long form. So how do you find that balance when you are a long form creator making short content, right? Because I can see that being a total struggle of what amount of time, how much energy do you dedicate to this short form to begin with?
I actually think that creators here might have an opportunity to save some time. I was reading, I can't remember the article, don't come for me, but it was an article based on people who, they take their long form content and they just kind of break it up into short snippets, or they are like repurposing their Reels content and their TikTok content and just basically pushing that out onto shorts now. So instead of creating double work, they're just repurposing wherever they can. Plus, I mean, shorts is pretty short. The name says it all. So I don't think you should be spending like 2 to 3 hours creating a 10-second clip. If you are, maybe you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, no one says it has to be original, right? But like, if you do want something original, your phone's in your pocket all the time, and people will sit and watch a short form video where someone's just walking around the streets talking about stuff, or we've seen Daniel walking around the office. And some of my favourite TikTokers are just people walking around New York with AirPods in, showing my age, with AirPods in, talking into the camera, and it's great content. I think the expectation for the quality of a short form piece of content is also changing. So as long as people can see it and hear it, you can create something with your phone very quickly.
So talking with, cutting up your long form clips to repurpose into shorts, one of the things that I've noticed is, I'll go on shorts if I really don't want to think. I just want to scroll through videos that have no substance whatsoever, right? So I don't know if education channels, if cutting up their long form into shorts will work as well as, say, entertainment.
See, sometimes though, I go to learn, I'm learning photography at the moment, and one of my favourite photographers come up with a reel about here's a really quick tip about how to take stuff with a long, a telephoto lens or something. I actually feel that stands out to me in the midst of the other content, because I think a lot with shorts and stuff as well, you have the issue that you're not following a lot of the people. So if someone is actively following you, see a piece of content from you, they might actually engage with that more, unless they're in that brain rotting mood where we've all been hungover on the couch, going through reels or shorts or TikToks or whatever. But I think you could also have an opportunity to stand out with it if you know that it matches your audience, so people are actually engaged with you, because they follow you and go, sick, this is someone I actually know in this feed.
Let us know in the comments if you are creating YouTube shorts or not, and why you are creating them.
In our second episode, we talked about YouTube and Shopify's new partnership for shopping inside YouTube. Carmen left us a great comment saying, quote, "I'm not sure how positive it'd be for creators in the entertainment industry. I'm interested to see how they take advantage of the new feature." And if you have no idea what we're talking about, we'll link that episode in the description and on screen right now. But personally, I think entertainment can still totally take advantage of this, especially channels with merch, or even if they partner with other creators who have content for sale through Shopify. I think this will be something we can all take advantage of.
I feel like I've been very behind on the creators that I do follow. I mean, I think Emma Chamberlain, probably, I think I'm saying her surname right. But I think she's the top one. I don't know if she is in the game of doing that yet, but I think that she'll definitely jump on the train. And I can definitely just see it working. It's a no-brainer, hop on it, do it. You can only benefit.
I've not seen anything, but I have seen a lot of people walking around in Stranger Things t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. So the entertainment industry's definitely got potential. I'm sat here with Star Wars stuff behind me, and if you create something that people care about, people are probably gonna buy merch from it.
Thanks for joining us on this week's episode of The Catch Up, and we'll check you guys next time.